able to understand what are global variables, what are local variables, how both are different, in which scenario we have to use a global variable, in which scenario we have to use a local variable, how does global local variables works in functions in Java, and how does global and local variables works in functions in Python. We will take a practical examples and just execute and see it. Before continuing this video, please take a moment to subscribe this channel, uh, like it, share it along with your colleagues or friends so that others also will get benefited out of it. Let's get started. All right, I'm here in Replit. I'm using the template as Java. If you don't know about the Replit, please go on back and watch my other videos called Replit Can Change Your Life. So basically, this is an online platform where we can choose which programming language to select, and you can start writing code. You can build the projects, even you can deploy the projects within one single platform. So I have a Java code here. This is nothing but a simple code. Let me remove this, and also I'll try to just, and there is a file, just remove this. Okay, basically I have a simple function which calculates the age, and it has a discount and age, and the age of the this is age and school age of the given candidate, and the school name is. Let me remove this for a while. So it will be just simple age and the discount. So this code execution should not be a problem. I'm just executing this. Okay, so basically this is our local variables. Discount and age is local variables. Age and the discount I'm printing, these are local variables, and I'm taking it, printing it, and passing it, it's printing in the print statement. These are local variables. What are global variables? Global variables are nothing but we will create outside the function. For example, public static int candidate, right? This is a candidate, okay, interview channel. What is interview channel? We will get stadium Hyderabad. I wrote some basic name. So why we are, when we have local variables, why do we need global variables? That's the question. Assume if there is a method here, and I'll create one more method here. Discount per city. Okay, and here I use discount city name, Surat, candidates count or 40. Okay, so the city name is Surat. I'll just pause it here, and the candidate discount is just right 40. All right, now let us call this function. Let us call this function. So what will happen when I execute it? This will be printed, right? Okay, let me run this. Incompatible. Okay, sorry, I have to make it a string. All right, now this should not be a problem. Yes, let me run it. So basically there are two functions here, each have its own local variables, and it is created. Incompatible string cannot be converted into this. Sorry, this is again string. Okay, now when I execute this, what will happen is it will print the when I execute this, it will print the two value. The age of given is 40, discount is 25, and the city name Surat. But I need to have a proper values which are shared with the multiple functions, which are shared between the multiple classes, which are shared between the multiple files. Assume we are doing a UI automation, there are locators which we will be sharing in all the tests, all the code, all the files. Then what we will do? We will make that variables as global. Assume you have an Excel sheet where you have to using, there is a customer details where you will be using that Excel sheet throughout the code, throughout your project. What we are going to do? We are going to keep that Excel sheet path as a global variable. So now what I am going to, this is a global variable, right? How I am going to access it? A global variable can be accessed anywhere. Okay, and in with stadium, the stadium. Alright, same thing, and stadium name is, just have to put and. So what is the benefit of having the global variable is that this variable is shared among all the variables and functions, and if in case I have to modify to stadium to Hyderabad to Chennai, all I have to do is modify over here. I don't have to modify anywhere. If you see, and the stadium is, it is printing the stadium. If I change to Chennai? We have all the information, and the only thing is we need to change to Chennai. So I don't have to go and execute in each and every test, each and every method files, right? I just have to go and change into one location. You see, this is Chennai. So this is how we will access local and global variables in Java. Now let's see how do we do it in Python. All right, I have a Python class here. Don't worry about this. Okay, I'll just make it okay. So basically I have a simple method here calculating age, and I'll remove this for now. Okay, basically I will have a method calculating age and we are printing the age. Simple, that's it. Just have a method and we are printing it, nothing else. We are just defining the method and print it. Now age is what? Local variable. Now if I want to have the same city, right, like this, and I wanted to print it over here, I don't have to do anything here, because in Python I doesn't have to say that which data type it belongs to. It automatically will understand it. All right, I have the here and I'm taking this interview channel. Now I will use this age of the student is this, and an interview channel of student is perfect. So I just call it here. So if I have in, there's the same concept in Java and Python also. If in case I have a multiple files, multiple big project, and I want to just change the interview channel, I don't have to do anything in the function. All I have to do is just change it over here. Let me run this. You see, stadium channel. Now if you want to make it a Bihar, just run it. Bihar. There's one difference between a Java and Python. If you have any local variables, You can even make it the local variables into global. I'll show how it is. And we can use that global variable between multiple functions as well. Now I want to use this, make this age as a global variable. All I have to do is simple global age. It means, right? And what I will do, I will just print it. Or I might make it as a global. All right. So since I have used this, made this particular age to global, I'm able to access it. What if I did not use this? See, it started complaining it here, right? That's why we have to make it as global. Now let me run this. You can see that I'm able to access. So when you make, even we in Python, we can even make a variables as global, and that global variable can be shared across the functions, across the method, even across the classes, across the objects. Okay, I think now we understood what is global, local variables, what is the benefit of making a variable. But one thing is that it's always better to avoid using global variables, because there is a chance that it can be modified, which we may not expect it. So always use the local variables, and if you want to pass it through function, make other variable, pass it through function, or use some recursive functions. So thanks everyone. The more videos are coming, we will be discussing more about file handling, and what about the different data structures we have in Python and also Java, and how we can build a frameworks in Python and Java. So stay tuned. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks everyone.